Hello YouTube, it's CJ here, and I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about a question that comes up quite often when I'm doing some mentoring with new members on the Deconstructed Art Journaling page. One of the things that comes up is, how do I get started? How do I take that blank page and create from there? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some things. And these are just ideas for you. They're not a hard, fast rule. It's just some things that I do. Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it'll give you some ideas also. Alright. So, when you very first decide that you want to start your journal page for the Deconstructed Art Journaling group, which is created by Rosemary Morris. Hi, Rosemary. One of the questions that I'm going to ask you after she's assigned you to me is, have you read the information and watched the videos that Rosemary has provided for you? This is normally found in the welcome information that she will give to you when you very first join the group. If you don't see it there, or you don't remember where it is, go to the file section, which is on the Deconstructed Art Journaling main page, click File, then just scroll down and you'll see where it says Welcome New Members. And then that's where all this information, as far as the reading information and videos go. You will find that I'll bet you there's 99% of your questions will be answered there, because Rosemary's put a lot of hard work into that. Okay, let's start with that page. You have a blank page and you have no idea what to do with it. We've already chatted and you've decided that you want to do a theme, and that theme is going to be nature. Well, that's a real easy one, because you can pick just about anything and carry it across all the areas. Okay. Now, I normally start with some kind of base. Fact is, you already know that your base has to be 8 by 8 inches. And this is a little pad of scrapbook paper. And this would be an interesting page, but you would not take a page out, fold it in half, and send it to me, because that's not your work. Okay? You can add to this, add a lot to it. You can paint over areas, you can cut out areas, you can add multiple things to it, all kinds of trims, all kinds of paint, all kinds of glitter and glitz and poems, and maybe you have a special quote that you like. But if you send a page like this, that's not your work, okay? And we're not leaving areas open for journaling. What we're creating is a page in which we get to look at, and many people are putting into books as kind of like something really neat to look at and see all the different types and styles of artwork. Okay. So, I collect a lot of different pieces. For example, this is a piece from a newspaper, that one of these little papers that you see outside of a store. I've already got it clipped to my 8 by 8 size, and I just keep it in a file. This is a picture that was from a magazine that, let's see, I believe it had furniture styles in it. This was from a flyer that my husband received in regard to an art show. Okay. This is another page that I've clipped. I've got those all at my 8 by 8 size. I do a lot of clipping also of other things, just things that kind of catch my eye. Okay, and I know that I can cut it out, I can add to it, and just have fun with it. Alright, so, theme. Theme means that it's going to be carried over all the surfaces. No theme means you're just free to put whatever on there and just have a good time with it. let's take a look at this piece right here. On this piece I have used, my background sheet was a piece of scrapbook paper. I've added a napkin, and I've added additional wording down here. It says trick or treat. I've added a sticker, and I've added additional pieces of napkin also. Now, people say, can I use stickers? Yes, but do it sparingly, alright? You're not going to use a sticker just to fill in a big bunch of areas. Okay, my center section. Okay, this was front, center. Center takes up the whole thing. And I decided I'd just do a little freehand painting. Okay, I love the stacked pumpkins. Okay, here's my ghosts out there. You can see this is a field of pumpkins. This piece here was one that was cut out of a magazine. I just stuck him in there. Thought he was really cute. Okay, back section. Okay, these are pieces that I've cut from a magazine. This is something I created. I have my sticker here. And I still think I'm going to add a little bit of edging to this. I want this to be a little bit more of my work. Okay, so what is the theme? Did you say Halloween? That's it. My partner, that would be my new member that I'm mentoring, decided they wanted to have Halloween, and this is what they're going to receive. Okay. Checking my notes here. Now your base could be any type of cardstock, heavy paper, anything that you think is going to hold up. Okay? If it's not heavy enough, like this paper right here, this is just newsprint and it's thin. You can always glue something to it, add to it. You can use any kind of medium. Medium's going to be like your paints, your markers, your colored pencils. And like I said before, I use all kinds of napkins, magazine clippings, foreign newspapers, and the list goes on and on. You don't have to worry about style. Style is something that develops. Many people never have a style, and that's okay. I have someone that will say, well, what kind of style should I do? Should I do something, pop art or abstract like Jackson Pollock, or do I need to do something realistic like Michelangelo? And I just, do what is comfortable for you. When you pick that theme, don't pick faces if you're uncomfortable making faces. Do what you enjoy. You can always learn more about doing faces either by taking classes or by just watching a lot of videos. And it's practice. Practice, practice, practice. I've been doing this for, over 50 years. I was a teacher and I retired in 2004, and I'm still working at doing art because I love it. Alright, here's another one I'm getting ready to mail out. We talked about stickers a little bit. This is a three-dimensional sticker, see? It fits this theme real well. My background is a jelly print. These are leaves that I have punched out and stamped. I have a three-dimensional sticker here, and that's fine. Here, I have a big old jelly print in the back. I have my quote on here by Stuart Young. I've stamped some leaf images on here. I've edged it. And on the back, I've added a bunch of things. I have some washi tape. I have scrapbook paper. I have a sticker. I have just a lot of things that will add to that theme. In this case, it is nature. Alright, let me take a look at my list and see if I've forgotten anything. One thing I wanted to mention also with this one, see how that's thicker like that? Sometimes when you add things to your pages, it's going to cost you more. It's one of those things where when they feel that, they feel your envelope at the post office, and it's not going to go through their machine, that may cost you another full ounce worth. Now, normally speaking, I mail everywhere. When I mail internationally, it generally costs me $1.20 for any international piece, because I just send just the papers. I don't add any extras. Extras are something that's entirely up to you. If send out something that's for the U.S., then it's generally just a 49-cent stamp. And I have an allowance for that. I know how much I can spend for the month, and I don't go over that. It's one of those things where it's real easy for me, and I just stick with it, and I just don't worry about it. It always works out great. Some months I'm real close, and some months I just carry it over to the next month. All right. To seal your work, there's all different kinds of products. I use this Krylon Satin Finish. It works great. If you have charcoal, it will seal it up and you don't have to worry about it smudging or anything else, and it is permanent. If I have something that's sticky because there's some paints and some glues that don't get along with each other, I use just a teeny tiny little bit of baby powder, and it will take that stickiness away. Okay. I do not decorate my envelopes anymore. I used to, and it became an issue with my particular postal service. If you put washi tape on your envelopes, make sure you glue it down, because that is a definite problem. Also think about organization. When you get into a group, you need to be organized, because you're going to have several people that you need to get their names, their address, the date that you have to mail this out. And the last thing I want to mention is never, ever compare your work to someone else's. We are all a work in progress. That means that today's work is going to look different than tomorrow's work, or the day after, or the month after, or the year after. I always date and sign everything. When you look at something from the past, like I looked at work that I did back when I was in my 20s, and my work now is entirely different. You never ever go back and change that either. You keep what is in the past, and you just continue to create for the future. So, at this point, I've given you a bunch of ideas. If you're still kind of stuck, check out the different videos that Rosemary has on YouTube. I have a lot of YouTube videos. Take some classes and just have fun. This should never ever be work, and if you're stressing too much, set it aside and come back to it. Contact me. I want to help you. So, I hope this is some help to you. You have a great day, and we'll chat later. Bye-bye.